My beautiful Aqua gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful Aqua gang, my Aquarius soul family in this thing, baby. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. Most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through. Should I get noticeably lower? There's a lot of sadness here. But I feel like somebody is being forced to lay in a bed that they made. Yeah. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what it is that we need to know. In regards to my beautiful Aquarian soul family, my Aqua gang and this thing, Sun, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are general, guys, okay? Don't force nothing to fit, y'all. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in the storylines. Also, don't force anything to fit. Yeah, I got noticeably melancholy in here, you guys. Somebody is really sad. I'm not saying that's none of your business. I'm just saying, okay? I noticed it. I can't not say it. Take a moment, click the like button, y'all, please. And thank you. You left on the first red flag. Y'all not playing games. I heard it's strict around here. At least according to this person. Like the video, y'all, okay? That's how we grow. That's how people are able to find us on this platform. The U to the tube streets. We're trying to hit that 100K sometime this year, y'all. Dang, okay? Or this summer, you know what I'm saying? So hit the like button. That's the way to energetically donate and help us grow. Also, if you have not already subscribed, that's most certainly one of the most effective ways to help in our growth. Join the gang. We would love to have you, baby. We would love to have you join the family. Shoot me a comment down below, y'all. A little, hey, girl, hey, don't be rude, say it back. Or whatever you want to add about the reading, feel free to do that. Now, I don't know, y'all. I don't know how I feel about this. You had to do this. It is what it is, okay? Because I feel like somebody was playing on your top is what I'm hearing. I feel like somebody was playing in your face. This is an attention whore. This is somebody who likes attention, but specifically from you. And I feel like you pulled back. You might be starving them from access to you. Or if you're not starving them completely, you have at least pulled back substantially, enough to where they have noticed, enough to where it is affecting them. So you just gonna pretend I don't exist and shit. Your indifference is loud. It's loud for this person. I even get the hesitation in this, so, right? Like they kind of want to know where things are going. They might be confused. Okay, we have love triangle. They might think that you're seeing other people, or they may think that there's a third party of some sort that's in your ear. Whatever these red flags are, it may be bringing you sadness to have to do this as well, but you got to do what you got to do. And in the past, when you ignored red flags, it taught people that you didn't value yourself. So you're not doing that anymore. This person definitely does feel out of control. They may have been projecting on you in some ways. Let's dig a little bit deeper here. They are very sad. This person is sad. I get them also regretting something that they did. They may have done it on purpose. Wow. Okay, grass is greener. We saw a love triangle. This person could have been trying to make you jealous, or trying to act like they wanted to entertain other options. It says, I need time to see if there's better romantic options, but I don't feel like this was true. I feel like it may have been, I just got a reading like this. Who is this? I'm not saying it's the same energy, but it's very similar. They wanted to come off as if they were undecided about you or about the two of you. So you pulled all your shit back. You pulled all of your efforts back. You pulled all of your energy back from this. And it is forcing this person to feel your worth rather than guess. For some of you, you were too nice to this person. This is why they thought that they could play in your face. I'm hearing that, okay? We have not for you, right? So you weren't going to chase them, and you were absolutely not going to argue with them about choosing you. Like, fuck it. If it's between me and them, choose them every fucking time. I get that this, oh, you can't make it. I'm sorry. Because why are you playing games for real? Now I'm talking to your person, okay? You're playing. They knew the whole time, you guys, that they wanted you, but I feel like they wanted to bait you. It's like a bait and switch sort of energy, right? Like pretend maybe they don't know if the two of you are a thing, or they don't know if they want to settle down or commit. This could be a commitment phobe for some of you, but not necessarily. This just feels more like I need to feel as if you chose me, right? Like, or I need to feel as if I'm the one choosing here, right? I choose you. I heard if it's between me and them, bitch, choose them every single fucking time. I'm not for you. If I'm an option, then I'm not for you. And given how much you poured into this, or how much you invested, this is insulting. You see what I'm saying? It should have never been the case where this person was treating you like an option. But I feel like they knew your worth the whole time, but they wanted to feel important too. This is somebody who seeks validation. You see what I'm saying? They seek outside validation. It's important to them, pushing the buttons. And I feel like this is what they did. But see, them pushing your buttons was supposed to employ you to come closer, right? To see them more. To act like they're the only one who exists. But it instead backfired and did the opposite. And now it's like they don't fucking exist. I'm sorry, right? You would just much rather let it go. If it's not for you, it's not for you. You don't have to force somebody. You don't have to beg somebody. Like, that is not, it's never been you, and it's not going to be you. Perhaps they've never dealt with an Aquarius before. Because I almost get this sadness coming on, like, surprisingly, for this person. Okay, perhaps they threatened wanting to date other people or see other people, doing things to make you jealous. This feels very similar to a reading that I got earlier. And it's like they did all of that just to make themselves sad. It says, I do things to trigger you. It's the only way I know you care. Exactly. They play games, y'all. This is somebody who plays games. And I do get that they tried to either make you jealous, or they tried to see what your reaction would be. They just didn't think it would be this. And now I feel like they want to come and rush in. See, head over heart. They're not thinking correctly. Sometimes love doesn't make sense. You are a logical person. So logically, why the fuck would you lean in more if somebody is pulling back? Why the fuck would you chase somebody or go after somebody that's saying that they want to exercise and really dip and do with their other options? Why? That's not smart, bitch. That's not smart. So a part of me. Oh, who is that? That's LaToya Luckett? Torn in between the two? I don't get there's another person, you guys. They want you to think it is, though. But the lyrics is like, I really want to be with you. Something telling me I should leave you alone. Those are red flags for you. This person making you feel this way. Yeah, your head, you can become very logical, okay, and proceed accordingly. For some reason, I'm thinking this person thought maybe your emotions outweighed your logic, but that's not an Aquarian trait. So that's why I'm like, maybe they never dealt with one of us before, okay? This says, I'm sorry for taking so long to realize it's being you. Yeah, okay. They want to be the one to choose so fucking bad when you're really the one with the ball in your court. I feel like they're going to rush back in. They owe you an apology is what I'm hearing. Wow, this is a blank card. What the fuck? Drawing a blank, or maybe that's this person's brain cells. You see what I'm saying? Non-existent. They do feel dumb. I'm not going to hold you. They really do. This has backfired crazy like. And they're sad. They might be losing sleep over this. They may also be trying to like understand whether or not they really fucked it up for good. Coming off as toxic to you. You may have already spoken to this person about your toxic past. So you would have never gone for any of this, right? The first red flag, you're out the motherfucking door. This show is canceled. Refocusing and gaining clarity. Yeah, this energy feels all over the place, you guys, okay? They may definitely be having dreams about you, more like nightmares, only because you're not talking to them or you're not treating them the same. They could be having dreams about the past, like how you used to treat them, or the things that the two of you have done together. Okay? Yeah, they fucked this up. And that's going to be the most painful part, especially for those of you who just can't bring yourself to re-enter this or to reinvest in this. It just depends on how this red flag showed up, right? Like how damaging it was. That's going to be something that's decided on an individual basis, right? Only you will know that. They are worried for sure. Okay, they played a dangerous game here. A big mistake. Yeah, escaping reality. This person, bottom of the deck, we have negligence and abandonment. I feel like their attachment style does come from an abandonment wound. And so they try to act like they're going to abandon someone in order for that person to be like, no, I want you, I want you, I want you. But you weren't the person to do that with. Like, hell, fuck no. You give me doubts, bitch. I'm out of this bitch forever. You don't got to worry about me. We have daydreaming and reminiscing. Did I not just say that, right? Like thinking about, they could be dreaming about it too. They're dreaming about it at nighttime and in the waking hours. And this choose you card, there's a lot of sexual tension here. There's a lot of closeness. There's lots of chemistry. Okay, very close, touching, passion. This person could feel a lot of passion for you. And they could have played this game to try and trick you into spilling the beans about whether you feel the same. Because I'm getting, for some of you, this person didn't know if you saw a future with them or not. So that's manipulation, right? But it's backfiring. This feels very, I just did a reading like this, you guys. It really does. See, we have living a lie. Collapse and downfall. And then we also have finding self. You already been through shit like this before. So this red flag could have really signaled off some kind of I'm hearing like what are those things that they shoot out in the middle of the ocean? Fire signal or something? I'm hearing alarms going off. Here's the danger with doing shit like this to an Aquarius. You typically don't get the same version of us that you got in the beginning. That's just the real, right? Y'all know I'm an Aquarius too. We show up authentically ourselves initially, and it does take a while for us to open up. But once we do, you do get this very authentic, genuine, pure, nurturing love. Some of the purest. But if you fuck that up, bitch, the same Aquarius never shows up twice. More than likely. So this person pushed you away on purpose with the hopes that it would bring you closer, and that doesn't make any sense. So that lets me know they're not using logic, but you are. They want you to think more emotionally rather than logically, but that's just not how you do, because you've been hurt in the past, right? With trauma, drama. Yeah, it says constant issues with getting your life back on track, overwhelmed by pressures and restrictions of life. I feel like this is really about like connections knocking you off balance. So you have to be on guard. Like you have to be very vigilant and discerning about those red flags. You've let them slide before. You ain't doing that shit no more. And this time it's almost like the boy or girl who cried wolf, but in the reverse. This person is not, they don't mean to be toxic. This wasn't the plan, but I feel like this is how it's coming off to you, which is why you're acting like they don't even exist anymore. I'm hearing like new number, who this? Cold brew. Acts cold and uncaring, but is hiding their true emotions, overprotective of themselves, unwilling to show their cards due to fear. And this person thought this was where you stood when they could have just asked you But I felt like they were scared. This is somebody who was a little bit fearful that maybe you didn't feel the same way. Or maybe they didn't want to fuck up a good thing. This is the type of person who will trigger you to see if you care rather than just asking if you care. And they went a little too far because you weren't budging. They feel like you come off like cold brew coffee, bitch. Okay, distant, detached. They can't read you. They felt like you were hiding your true feelings for them, which that could be the case for some of you. You were just protecting yourself, but this certainly wasn't the way to go about it. It's manipulation, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I'm talking to your person now. Like, that's some toxic shit. Aquarius is not wrong for viewing this as a red flag. It most certainly is. Why would you do this? They pissing me off now, okay? We have tears of a clown. Comes back crying, returns when others have healed and moved on. Oh, shit. Begs for forgiveness, but it's always on repeat. Fake tears. We have sadness right here, right? This person could have done something similar to you or some of you multiple times, right? Like this could be a cycle. But I get them being like, for real, this time I'm for real. I won't do it again, sort of thing. But what I get from this card the most is this person will be returning. They are sad, you guys. They are. They might cry, but I don't know if you're going to believe them, even though it's true. I just don't know if you will believe them. You're cutthroat now when it comes to your heart. And I keep just hearing like the first instance, the first red flag, you're out of that bitch. You've had a lot of karmic ties with this entanglement card. Okay, you gotten yourself in some sticky karmic situations by ignoring certain shit. So it's like you coming back around, but you've already showed your hand. You've already showed your face, even though this is not who this person is. It's clown behavior for sure. And yeah, I'll go ahead and lean into the thought that it is toxic to manipulate somebody into expressing themselves by trying to make them feel like you're out the motherfucking door, or like trying to make them feel like you're going, you know, you don't really want them for real, so that they could be like, well, I want you. Like that's toxic. But the core of this person's intentions towards you are not. But I don't feel like that's going to matter. I mean, it's really just going to depend on where you stand. And also, you know, how they approach this, right? Their next move better be their best motherfucking move. And for some of you, that's not even going to be good enough. So we have dead end, not making much progress. This person felt like you were dragging your feet, moving into, they wanted you to show your feelings first. They wanted you to be head over heels in love with them. But you don't do that anymore. You don't show your hand first. See, they were trying to control this. And they were projecting onto you. They're scared about you exercising other options. For some of you, you could be very private, or this person feels like they don't quite know you, even though they may have known you for a while. They still don't know you. They don't know your feelings. They don't know where the two of you stand. They felt like they couldn't really get the answers that they wanted by way of not doing anything. Duh. So they did it this way. You don't show your hand first no more. So it would have been wiser for this person to just open up that conversation like an adult. Yeah. It says rising conflicts and disagreements, lack of trust and honesty, going nowhere because the trust is broken. They should have never did this. They should have never done it. Whoa, that just kind of flew out there. Oh, we have influencer. They may have some people in their ear. They think people are in your ear, but we have projection right here, right? They think people are telling you how to handle this or how to handle them or this situation, and this is why you're pretending they don't exist, or this is why you're being indifferent. This is why you're disappearing, or you're being cold as ice, cold brew, bitch, right? It's really them who are listening to people. Somebody led them down the road. Somebody influenced them to make this decision, to have power over you, that this is what they needed to do. This is backfiring like a motherfucker. And it is keeping them up at night, because I get that this person is now looking at things in hindsight, especially with your reaction or the way that you reacted to them. You could have said something that really hurt their feelings, because with all of the cards that came out, we still have sadness peeking out here in the center. Rightfully so. You're not tolerating people playing in your face, especially not on purpose. If you want to go towards other bitches, you want to go towards other dudes, then do that. By all means, do that. You think I don't have people waiting to hop on my motherfucking roster? You think I don't? You think I don't when I do? Do you think I care? Does it look like I care? Because I don't. They wanted you to fight for them, even though they was giving you their ass to kiss. It was a manipulative tactic. This is crazy. Look. You was like, listen, get the fuck on then, okay? I'll let this bitch burn. Somebody give me a light. I'll burn this bitch up right now. I'll burn this whole relationship down right the fuck now, and then smoke my motherfucking poke. It says ruthless. Don't give a fuck. Don't hold back. Tough skin, confident, badass. And this energy definitely, it has gotten to this person's head. Yeah, it has them all up in their feels. Not only have they caught feelings for you, but now they're deeply emotional about this, because who knows if there's any coming back from this. You were very genuine with this person. And they just... all they had to do was use their words. Use your vowels. Okay? So we have Bae. They miss you. I don't get them dating anyone else. For some of you, this person could still be leaning into this clown ass behavior. I'm hearing this intuitively, meaning because you're not reacting the way that they wanted you to, they might be posting online as if they're out like drinking or out, you know, they're not showing who they're with because they want you to think they're with somebody else. Okay. Somebody that they may potentially be dating or someone who they may be into. It's a lie. Then they go home and cry themselves to sleep. Do not let it fool you. Letting their emotions control them. We have on fleek that came out in crossing this in your feels card. Yeah, they want you to feel like they're fine, right? Like they're perfect, they're on point, like everything is cool, everything is copacetic, that they're completely fine, but they're not. They want your attention. And that's the way that they're going about it. This person really needs to get a fucking grip. Seriously. Like, if the manipulative tactics didn't work before, why would you still be leaning into that? And that's why I feel like they're being influenced by somebody else who's kind of coaching them and telling them what to do. Telling them how they're going to gain control of someone like you. Because I feel like you're very different than what this person is used to dating. I'm hearing this like intuitively now, right? Like you're independent. You may be very good looking. You have your own shit. You don't need a relationship, right? It's like an additive. You're not willing to just settle. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you don't want nobody, but you don't need a motherfucker. That's for damn sure. You may be very headstrong, meaning you are, it does say you're head over heart, right? Really logical. You may come off as aloof at times, or as if you could take it or leave it. Extremely intellectual, right? Like you have your shit together. And I'm not saying that they're used to dealing with people who don't have their shit together, but there's just something about you where this person felt like they needed outside reinforcement to try and control someone like you because you are not controllable. You're out of control. Their words, not mine. Okay? We have FOMO, right? So this person, they definitely do operate out of fear. And whoever this is telling them what to do, they are definitely leading this person astray. And I feel like they're going to realize this before it's too late. Reminiscing. They miss when the two of you were like closer. They wish that they could just like call you or hold you. For some of you, we have holding here and here. They miss your scent and your voice. They miss your voice the way it used to be, because for some of you, you may still be in slight communication with this person, but things have all been downhill since this antic of theirs. So you don't sound the same anymore. Yeah, they're getting advice from a master manipulator. This person is literally sabotaging this connection. Damn. With By Felicia and Savage, like this person is definitely all up in their head about their lack of confidence going up against your confidence, right? They're really sad that you were willing to just walk away from this so easily, or that you were willing to back off from this so easily, or you were kind of just like whatever and dismiss them. They wanted you to be jealous or angry about this proposition to see other people, or to, you know, have an open relationship or friends with benefits, a situationship, to not move things further, something to that effect. They wanted a rise out of you that they did not get. You dismissed them. I feel like the master manipulator that they're getting advice from is the one that's telling them like, damn, maybe this is not the one for you. And they're like, no, it is, right? Like, this is the only person I want. What the fuck are you talking about? You told me to do X, Y, and Z. Like, I hit him like going the fuck off. I'm sorry. This is why you cannot take advice from people who don't already have what it is that you want, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. This is going to be a really tough lesson for them. I'm not going to lie. They're dealing with a finesser, right? Somebody who has to lie to kick it. Somebody who has to persuade and lie and snake people in order to get what they want. They are coming back, you guys, okay? They cannot control these feelings. I feel like this person knows that they intentionally upset you. And I do see them wanting to fight for this, or at least have a chance to explain themselves, explain what actually happened, right? Spilling the tea about whoever this person was. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to be very, very honest, right? Straightforward, straight chaser. Oh, straight shooter, no chaser. Pow, pow. They're scared shitless. You may have shown this person a side of you that they didn't know existed, right? Because they were able to get in good to some extent. They only saw the nurturing side, the loving side. But if they did something specific, and that one thing is going to be different for all of you in terms of how you got to this juncture, you turned into a savage. I get them ruminating over and over and over again about what you said, about what you did, about how you behaved or your reaction. They're deep in their feelings. But yet they're still taking advice from the same motherfucker who got them in this situation. It's really weird. I'm not going to hold you. It's odd. If they didn't see your worth before, they no doubt see it now. But I don't get that this person didn't see your worth. In fact, it's the exact opposite. They did see your worth, which is why they were wanting you. They were almost trying to capture you, but they wanted you to come to them and like put yourself inside so that they could capture you. They didn't want to have to pursue you. They didn't want to have to work for it. They didn't want to have to go towards it because there was a fear that they would not be able to accomplish it. And this is why they decided to listen to a finesser, somebody who gets what they want just by smooth talking or stealing it. Okay, let's just call a thing a thing. A thief. Let's hop over to the extended, guys. We're going to see where we're going to unpack it. We'll see where this is going. I feel like this person's, feelings towards you and their energy is genuine. I have to be honest about that, right? You still get to decide to do what you want, but we will definitely tap in to make sure I'm correct on that. I want to know what their purest intentions are for forward movement. I would like to know if they're still being influenced, and will that impact the two of you should you decide to kind of open back up to this person or invest in this. That could most definitely impact, right, the future of the connection. So that's going to be important. Are they using their own fucking brain this time? And forevermore? Let's see what their specific next steps are going to be towards you so that you can be prepared for that, okay? And we'll kind of see what you get out of this if you do decide to reinvest, right? Like, what do you get out of this deal? What is the potential outcome? Good or bad? Potential for longevity as well. It does need to be rebuilt because I feel like the trust was broken here. But if there wasn't like this crazy, you know, backstabbing betrayal, then there's still some slight potential here. But again, you're in your savage era. The first red flag, a motherfucker is dead to you. That's how this is looking. I still don't get them not trying, okay? They owe you a huge apology, and I see this person wanting to open up and like really be vulnerable with you. Instead of trying to get you to do that, they're going to do it. Give you some clarity on where they were coming from, and it'll be up to you if that's something that you want to, you know, accept and lean into. We'll look at the best possible outcome, and we'll also look at what new love has to offer for those of you who are cutthroat business. They got shit twisted. This could be the end of the road. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Right. We'll see what the new love has to offer. We'll dig into all the nitty gritty details about the new love and see if that's even worth your time, or if you should just focus on your finances or on your career, right? Like, or just yourself. Okay. We'll unpack everything about the new love and what you have to look forward to. We pull time frames on both old and new so you can be prepared and know when that's going to be showing up in your energy sphere. And then we will pull advice. Okay. So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. We got a lot to unpack. We got a lot to unfold. So I'll see you guys over there. Let's go.